Hey guys, it's Woody. Apologize for the lighting. I guess I could open up my window or my curtain, but it's hot. So here's the latest events. That's a little bit better, I guess. So yesterday, day before, we get a message over the Qualcomm. Basically, they're cracking down on idle time. Now that it's summer, they want to crack down on idle time. So last night, I get parked, and luckily where I'm at, it's not too hot, you know. At least last night it wasn't. So I didn't idle my truck. And then so I wake up this morning, it's hot, so I go to turn the truck on, and I get a my battery is dead. My lights weren't on. Nothing inside was on. The only thing I have that's running is I got my phone charger. This little guy right here. This thing, okay? Cigarette lighter, phone charger. And I got my cooler, my little 12 volt cooler. It's not pulling that much power. Okay, so my battery's dead. Now, had I been idling, wouldn't have happened. Now, maybe eventually my battery would have died, but you know. So I try to call my DM, and surprise, surprise, I can't get a hold of him. And so I call the terminal. They connect me to OTR support, and didn't really even talk to me, just said send a macro 6, which is OTR support over the Qualcomm. So I did that. I wait, and I get a response. What does your voltmeter say you're reading at? 12.2 volts. Not really that low. In fact, I think that's normal. Between 12 and 14 is normal. So I wait another hour, get a Qualcomm. Take your anti-theft plug and turn it the other direction and try that. Now, if my anti-theft plug was in wrong, I wouldn't be able to read the gauges. They just asked me what my voltmeter was. I had to turn my key to give them that. If your anti-theft plug is in wrong and you turn the key, nothing happens. It's like you don't even have a key in. Nothing happens. So but I do it. I turn it around, and of course nothing happens. So I send a Qualcomm back. I said that's not the issue. I turn the key, I get a clug. I say I turn the key, it starts to crank the motor, but it doesn't have enough power to turn the motor over, and then it dies out. That means I've either got a bad alternator, but I definitely have a bad battery. I'm losing power. And now, because I've tried to start it a couple times, now it won't even turn over. So here I am in basically the middle of nowhere, but I am at a truck stop, so I have food and water. I mean, I have water in my cooler anyway, but I have food, so I'm not too worried about that. The problem is I'm supposed to make a delivery tonight, and if I can get this truck started in the next hour, I can make it on time. But I'm not seeing that happening right now. And it's starting to heat up. So that sucks. You know, my point is, if I was able to be idling, then I wouldn't be having this problem right now. But I don't know. And the other thing, I mean, maybe it's not the battery, maybe it's something else. It's not the starter, because it's cranking. It just doesn't have the power to do it, which just leads me to believe that it is the battery. But the battery's reading 12.2 volts. So I don't know what the issue is. But I'm stuck here, and the load can't move because I'm still connected to the trailer. In order for me to get disconnected from the trailer, I have to have the truck running. I have to pull forward. So yeah, there's that. I'm stuck, guys. I'm stranded. Anyway, I think that's all I got for you guys right now. As always, reach for the sky, thank a trucker.